Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy and a blessing to be out in nature and greeting you, because it's very vital, it's very important for us to align ourselves with nature and avoid being too busy and being too caught up in the matrix and in the getting, and get more isolated so you can get more connected, so you can hear from the infinite. Okay, so what I'm saying to you here is that the divine mind want to connect with your mind, or the infinite mind want to connect with your mind, but you have to isolate yourself and get away from the cities and so on, and find yourself where you can take your shoes off, because you are in nature, you are in the presence of true oneness. Okay, so with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I wanna speak to you concerning dehydration, and how dehydration is a very, very powerful weapon that is being used against the melanated ones, because we are the people of the sun. Therefore, we must consume more pure and unpolluted water, and most of our bodies make up of water, just like the earth. And if we look at nature, we come to realize that the food that we eat from the plants need basically water and sunlight. So the two most vital things that is needed for us to grow and nourish and produce and bring forth and stand upright in power, in abundance. Because as I speak to you, I'm seeing in my mind's eye how nature does reproduce everything to us, how we just get the fruits, how we just get the herbs, and how nature feeds us because of sunlight and water. And when you look at a country where there's drought, or where there's a drought, and it brings upon the people a famine, it brings upon the people starvation, and in many places in the Bible we see where there was a drought. And many places in Africa, I remember one time, I think it was Somalia and Ethiopia, and those countries, they used to have a lot of drought, where so many people used to die because of lack of food and water, because the plants not bring forth. And it is said in the Bible, what the locust and the cankerworm have eaten down, that it will be restored. And so, let me say, the chasing after the getting, because basically after we've been miseducated in school, whereby we think we are actually getting a real true education, and we've been trained like animals, and when you want to enslave an animal, you take away the food from the animal, and they take everything from nature and they put it on a supermarket shelf and in a pharmacy and so on. And they give us the mentality of looking for a job after we finish school. And so we spend less time in the sun. So when I speak about dehydration, I'm not just speaking about water alone. I'm speaking about being deprived from the most important nutrient upon the face of the earth. The sunlight. And then after the 8 to 4 or 8 to 5 jobs, Saturdays and Sundays, when persons are not working, they're in churches, in long dress and long sleeve shirt with tie. For example, my brothers and sisters, they taught themselves in all these long dress and the brothers, all these shirt and tie. I'm not saying I wouldn't wear shirt and tie for business. Because I'm a businessman. Okay? But I have to find time to be out in nature and to get enough sunlight. And to drink enough water. And to drink the right kind of water. So many people, they're so trapped in the matrix, in the getting, and they're dehydrated. Lack of water and lack of sunlight. And because of the lack of water and the lack of sunlight, they cannot bring forth the life of true abundance. They cannot bring forth the life of true happiness. They cannot bring forth a life that will build others in a positive way. Because they get caught up in the rat race and in the getting instead of in the being. So, my melanated brothers and sisters, let us drink more water and get more sunlight. So, this is what I'm going to recommend to you. In all you get in, get wisdom, get understanding. Don't get too caught up with the American lifestyle. But get as much as you would need to be able to escape the winter and to come down in the tropics. And my motive and my desire is to do whatever I can by giving something to you that I can get back something from you. That's why I do books and DVDs and so on, and I have them available. Because my motive is pure and right. I want to be able to have a place for my brothers and sisters to come and rehydrate. Get sunlight. So, don't try to change the system. Beat the system. Use your imagination wisely. Because that is the creative power. Change your reality. I teach you how to use your imagination by teaching you about Psalms 4 and Job 33. Verses 14 to 16. And how to see the thing in your mind's eye. And how to plant the seed and wait. I show you it also in Songs of Solomon 3. How you must hold the desire in mother's bedchamber, bring it in a secret place. I show you it also in Matthew 6:6. And it's all out the entire Bible speaking about your own human imagination. The creative power in man. God in man. And there's no other God. So, use the power to achieve your every desire. And there's a brother who's doing his best so you can come and you can get sunlight and you can drink clean water. So you have summer and you have spring. You can walk in springtime. You can walk at summertime. You can walk up to autumn. In my country, when you think about tourists, all you can see coming off the tourist ship is Caucasian people. What happened to black people? Wake up. I just said black people there, you know, these days I'm feeling more like to say melanated people. Okay? The people who have more melanin. Okay, so we need to activate the melanin more. We need to be in the sun more. We are like a pyramid. We need sunlight. Okay, so with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I know this message has been very much encouraging to you. And I want you to do the same to encourage me with what I am doing. And, you know, even as I speak to you in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a place that people can come. I can have fruit, cheese, and vegetables and everything. That I can have a true experience. So with that being said, I want to put my hand right here on the crown chakra. I feel so good. I will exit the crown chakra. I'm not going to stay at no heart chakra. I'm not going to stay here either. Okay, so with that being said, my brother and my sisters, here is your sign. If your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. That's why we need to get the sunlight. And that is why we need more water. Because we are like the running river and the shining of the sun. We are the light of the world. Peace. Love you. I'm out.